First up, we've got the second batch of Sometimes Always that we're doing with Sante Adairius. This is made with malted buckwheat. So nothing in it, no fruit. Woo, lively. No fruit. We just labeled all these. It's something, but it's fine. We've got malted buckwheat, and we share each other's yeast cultures in this as well. So this is one of the ones that we let age a little bit longer. And so this was a single punch-in blend. It's always fun to get to try somebody else's yeast cultures and see how it contributes to the blend. The nose is super farmhousey. We get Sante's rustic characteristic coming through very well. Love that foam stability from the buckwheat and the other the other grains that we use in this. Clean, low acidity, very refreshing, dry, very drinkable, a fun one to contemplate the different characteristics that we're getting from the different yeast cultures, so that's a good one. All right, next up we've got Brett Loves Nelson. So this was the return, and I know we promised you this last year, but this is the return of our Brett Love series. So this is a series that we make with a different hops. So this time we chose to use our contracted Nelson hops. This was a barrel that was aged for years in a puncheon. So single puncheon, dry hopped with Nelson hops right before we packaged it. And this is, like I said, we're talking about rustic. This is rustic for us. So this is very different from the other, our other base beers. You get the Nelsons definitely punch through in the nose. But it's dank. There's like a residual sweetness to it. There's some complex acidity in there that we don't get in our other kind of farmhousey beers. But it's drinking really nice. Yeah, this, I mean, it's crazy how this beer, I remember when we tried it when it was just being packaged, it was a lot different than how it tastes now. This is truly my first time trying this since we bottled it. And I'm really happy with how it turned out. Clean lactic characteristic, a hint of ethyl acetate for some of that nice red apple characteristic, but definitely tropical from the Nelson, but it really comes through in a different way compared to our other dry hopped sour beers that we've done. So if you're a fan of that original series, you will definitely enjoy this, and the funk of the Brett is super assertive. Next up, we got Jammy, an oldie but a goodie. We're pouring this up at the Weldworks in a festival in a couple weeks. It's our collab with side project with local Colorado blackberries. We get awesome foam. We get the nice color from the blackberries. You get that blackberry funk in the nose. Very good funk. Man, but look at that foam stability. I'm super proud of that. I can see in the light, the clarity is perfect. So much residual sweetness from the blackberries. Super funky. Just a really overall awesome blackberry representation of our local growers and our awesome yeast and a great friendship that we have at Side Project. Last but not least, we've got Colorado Rainbow. This is the fourth fish beer that we've done. So the original one was to support the native fish population in Colorado as a fundraiser, and we've kept going with that, using the fish that are not, while they're not native, that are wild in our watershed. And so this was Colorado Rainbow, one of the fun fishes to hunt here. So this is a beer made with apricots and peaches. So this was from last year's harvest. I don't know why I'm pouring it like this. I've never done that before. So this is made with Colorado apricots and peaches, and it is from last year's harvest. And so we had some apricot beer, we had some peach beer, we blended them together, and then that is what you're seeing now as the Colorado Rainbow. So the fourth in the line, I don't know how many more of these we can do. I think we'll have to go with like more native ones like the pike minnow or something super esoteric like that. But we get great notes of apricots and peaches. This is we've got a few more stone fruit beers that are kicking around in the cellar, but this is a fun beer to try in the winter when it's super cold out, but you still get a taste of summer from the local Colorado Palisade apricots and peaches. That's drinking amazing. Low acidity. The apricots, it was about a 50-50 blend, but the apricots and the peaches are both super upfront and delicious. So cheers.